Hey everybody, it's Jay Kitchen from jaysbeard.com. I hope you're doing really well today. We are doing a fragrance review today of something from our friends over at Aedes Perfumery in New York City. This is their Pelargonium. Now, I've never tried this before. They gave this to me as a free sample in a small 1.7 milliliter spray bottle. I'm going to read a couple of things from what they talk about on the website about this particular scent. Before we jump into it, if you would be kind enough to smash the subscribe button, I would really appreciate it. It helps us get more reach, which is really an awesome thing. The Aedes, the website states, a contemporary baroque take on geranium highlights the raw grace of the prize olfactive material. A strikingly elegant still life in scent. Pelargonium portrays its namesake ingredient like one of the mysterious floral compositions of Dutch Golden Age paintings. My aesthetic inspiration was an old school flower everyone thinks they know, even though no one really knows it, says perfumer Nathalie Feisthauer, who draws geranium from the depths of the fragrance pyramid to display its complex facets. Using freshly crushed leaves, shed light on dusky woods and resins. Yet this 2017 work is not your garden variety red geraniums. Pelargonium graveolens, whose name means sweet scented, yields one of the most versatile essence in perfumery. Distilled from the leaves of the plant rather than its flowers, this geranium has long been used as a fresh rosy note, hence its vernacular name, rose geranium. Here, Feisthauer says, geranium is less fruity and more balsamic, almost incense-like, acting as the central motif of this intriguing composition. The perfumer starts by stretching a canvas of cool orris notes on a neat cedar wood frame. Then she paints a dark, smoky background of vetiver, Aedes, guaiac wood, and moss. Shot through with glints of green cardamom, the golden light of Calabrian bergamot suffuses the scene, caught by richly textured ingredients that bring volume and contrast to the composition. The herbal sweetness of carrot enriches the orris accord. Never thought I'd hear a scent of carrot in a perfume description, but what do I know? Ambery clary sage suggests the softness of velvety leaves. Lemony, peppery, incense-like elemi resin enhances as a haze of musks smooths out its edges. As it is worn, Pelargonium's stately bouquet takes on a spare, abstract beauty, an evolving work of art that imparts its beauty freely on skin. The olfactive notes, Egyptian geranium, orris, cedarwood, vetiver, guaiac wood, moss, green cardamom, carrot seed, clary sage, and elemi resin and musk. Clearly the author is attempting to paint a literal picture with the scent. When I say the author, I mean the perfumer. And the author of the entry describes that pretty detailed. Now, I sprayed some of this scent on about 20 minutes ago, maybe even less. And it doesn't, you know, I may be a little bit nose blind because it's on me and I'm in sort of a closed space, but we're going to spray some more. We got this little, I think it's a 1.7 milliliter sampler from Aedes. They sell a number of different samplers, and it's a great way to discover new scents without breaking the bank and blind buying things, right? So I'm going to do a little spritz. I've already done about 4. Now you hear geraniums, right? And you think, oh, flowery. This is, you know, the initial wet spray scent is very clean, but you've got that flower that it's floral, but not in a cloying, sweet, overtly what some guys would think would be, oh, that's really girly. It's not like that at all. It's definitely not geranium flowers that you're smelling, and I think, you know, they talk about getting into the green, the green vegetal matter of the plant, and I get the sense from smelling it that that's really true, because you're not getting that smack your nose off, and I've got a big nose to smack off, floral scent. It would be, I think, a really nice scent to wear in the springtime. It's subtle enough so you're not going to be knocking people over. It's a scent that I would probably wear in the springtime. It's a fresh but not really completely clean, cedary sort of a smell. It's got that floral, so it's nice for the fresh spring, you know, rebirth of what the earth goes through every spring, so I think it's kind of cool in that sense. And again, it's nice and florally. I would suggest trying some before you buy it because it may be a very particular kind of smell. It's not something that I typically would wear. I'm more of a woody, musky kind of scent person. That's really what appeals to me. This is nice. And I could see wearing this in the morning and maybe in the evening switching to something else. This is definitely a lighter kind of perfume slash cologne. It's not real heavy. So you could get away with it earlier in the day. Maybe not a nighttime cologne unless you were to overspray it. As Curly Fragrance would say, no sissy spraying, particularly with this, because it's subtle enough. If you just do like 3 spritzes, it's not gonna make any impact except within this kind of radius, which maybe that's what you want. You don't want to overpower people, and I understand that completely, particularly if you're working in a closed space, that sort of thing. But I don't think this would necessarily be a problem in an office setting if you didn't overdo it. As it's nice, it's subtle, it's got a nice floral smell. It is making my nose run a little bit, I have to say. It's definitely getting up there and tickling my, my nostrils. So that may be an issue also, and that's another reason why getting samples, if you're really thinking about making a purchase, because this scent is about $245 for, I believe, it may be a 100 ml bottle. Not cheap. I mean, not the most expensive out there, but it's definitely not cheap. So you want to do a sampling before you spend that kind of money on any sort of a scent, unless you're totally rich, and then it really doesn't matter, right? I hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, please tell us. If you didn't, please tell us. Give us a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Subscribe. Stay well groomed. Stay lifted. Please be kind to other human beings and pets. And we will catch you on the next one. Cheers, everybody. We love you.